Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This week's fragrant review. First off, how was everybody's week? Picked up a couple today. I was going to do an unboxing video. I still might. I got tired though and I had to go home and have a quick nap. Night shifts fuck with you. Yeah, so everybody's having a good day. It's a good day here. I'll take that down. What the hell am I doing with that up? Gangsta. West Side. It was a good week. Night shift, but other than that, it was a pretty chill week. Had tonight off and tomorrow night off, so I've got my two off. I went out, like I said today, picked up a couple things. I was going to do a first impressions, but I just crashed. I only had about 4 hours sleep. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some sleep. And I did. So, anyway, I give you the review this week. It was a good week with cologne-wise for sure. I really do like this one. It was a hot week, so it was perfect for it. Avon Black Suede Sport. That's the box. Just a typical box. I don't think there's any... Oh, it does have a little write-up. See if I can read it here. Discover Black Suede Sport, a mix of watery citrus, sexy sage, and captivating vetiver that embodies the essence of rugged masculinity with an air of sophistication. Sexy. No, good summer scent. If you want to classify them, you know I don't, but Black Suede Sport by Avon. That's the box. Like I said, nothing, just black suede written on it, and that's about it. Black Suede Sport, your concentration, EDT, and 100 mils. $10 from Avon, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. And that's the bottle. Very reminiscent of the Black Suede bottle. Black Suede bottle is just basically black all the way. This is kind of black with a aquatic sea green blue juice. Cap is on pretty good. What do you get from this? It's an aquatic. I move my coffee. I don't want to spray it in my coffee. I like it. I don't want to eat it or drink it. Nice spray. Very nice spray. It's Avon. They make good stuff. Even when, they're not top of the line design or anything, but they're not bad, especially for price that they have for most of their stuff. Although I was on their website and, geez, there's some that's like $50. It's like, I don't know if I want to spend $50 on an Avon. Not that they're not good quality, but it's hit or miss too with Avon, right? It's either really good or it's just an aftershave scent. You know what I mean? Just well, we'll let that dry for a second. Give you the notes. Avon Black Suede Sport is classified as a citrus aromatic. Accords are aromatic, woody, citrus, herbal, green, soft, spicy. Top notes: citrus, basil, mint. Mid is sage, truffle, and geranium. Base is vetiver, cedar, labdanum. What do you get when you spray Avon besides sexy? Very citrusy, very minty. The initial blast, but it only lasts, well, I shouldn't say that. You only get citrus and mint when you first spray it. For a couple minutes. It's starting to change now. But that initial citrus and mint give it and it stays for a while too, which is nice. But that's all you get at first for like a few minutes, and it's a nice blast on a hot day. You know what I mean? It's one of them scents where it's like, Geez, it's hot, it's sticky, it's muggy, whatever. Just gives you that pickup, like, ooh, chills you a bit, chills you out, homie. Yeah, you get about 2 or 3 minutes into it. I find they say the sage and geranium is the heart of it, the mid. I get mostly all of that right from the top too. After about 5 minutes, you get basil, mint, citrus, geranium, and sage. I ain't picking up no truffle. I don't know what a truffle smells like, but I ain't picking up anything that might be truffle, like, you know what I mean, like something else. I'm just not. I know truffle's like a mushroom, kind of an expensive mushroom, but I don't really get an earthiness to it, which I'm assuming the truffle would give it. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know, but I'm assuming being a fungus mushroom type deal that it would kind of grow in the ground and be musky, earthy, but I'm not picking up any of that. Not right away, anyway. The only reason I know about truffles, Scrooge McDuck, when I was a kid. Remember DuckTales? Life is but a mystery here in Duckville. Anyway, he had a pig, a truffle sniffing pig. Apparently, that's a real thing too. Certain pigs will be able to sniff out truffles, and I guess truffles are super expensive. Don't know. Don't think I'd ever be rich enough to find out, and I'm cool with that. I like mushrooms. Straight up old button mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. I like mushrooms in general. I'll fry up mushrooms and onions and just have a piece of toast with it. It's really good. Anyway, that's a funny story. It's the only reason I know what truffles are. Because of Scrooge McDuck. Launchpad McQuack. But yeah, I'm not picking up any kind of thing that could be earthy or musky from it right away. For a summer scent, hold on, I'll get back in that second. The cedar and the vetiver do come in, and this is where I start hitting a bit of a earthy scent, but it could be the vetiver. It might be the truffle and the vetiver, but they come in about 2 hours. They start really hitting that base, and it just it's a nice scent. Like I said, I get a lot of citrus, a lot of sage, and a bit of a geranium. The geranium kind of gives it a powdery vibe. Classic cologne scent, if I can, with a twist. You know, that classic Avon scent. Like I was saying earlier, the florals, the lavender and the musk and the geranium in this one. That classic powdery kind of barbershop-y type scent, if that makes sense, but with quite a twist. I mean, that's the DNA of this one, I guess, would be a barbershop, and you can smell, but I mean, you've got to smell. It's not like you're going to spray it and smell like wild country, Rib Goucher. You know, it's there, but it's more that mint and basil, citrus for, like I said, a couple hours, and a geranium, and then that base comes in as a nice woody, earthy base with the vetiver and the cedar and possibly the truffle. I just don't know what truffle smells like. I did look it online, and some people are saying it stinks. This don't stink, so I don't think they're using a lot of truffle in it. But I mean, it's slightly sweet. That could be the basil, though. The basil can give a green type vibe or a sweet vibe. That could be the basil. Slightly sweet, very citrusy, heavy citrus, mint, floral right off the top. Powdery floral. Stays, like I said, for 2 or 3 hours, and that base comes in, and the top's still there, but the base is starting to take over slowly. Longevity for a summer scent, like I was going to say, not bad. I think because it's not just aquatic, they put a few other things in there with the, well, apparently truffle and stuff, and the mint and the basil. I mean, most summer scents on me, I'm not a big fan of them. What people classify as summer scents, not because I don't like smell. Like, I love Artisan Pure, one of my favorite scents lately. Actually, I've been wearing the crap out of it around the house. Can't wait to do a review on that one. But I love the smells of them, but they just don't last. I mean, my skin tends to eat them. This one, not so much. I got about 7 hours out of it, which is pretty good. But what was really good was the projection. I thought that, I knew it was going to project really well at first because of the citrus. I mean, citrus just boom off of you. I don't care who you are. But it stays and it projects for a good 2 hours, solidly too. I mean, you know, it's like a fucking arm's length out there, guys, for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, it'll get you noticed, and it got me noticed. Two or three, two, 2.5. I'll tell you what I mean. 2 girls at work, both of them about the 20s. Give me unsolicited compliments. Really liked it. Smells fresh. You know, nobody comes up to you and says, "Ooh, you smell like a fucking lemon tree." No, they just dismiss it. I smelled good. And when I asked them to elaborate, then they kind of, well, it smells. One girl picked up on the mint right away, which surprised me because citrus usually, mint's used as a fixative and a booster usually for citrus. You can't. She picked up on the mint right away, and it's in there. She said it was minty. The other one just said, you know, it was really nice, smells fresh and clean. Why I said 2.5? It's because another girl behind her was like, "Oh, that's you." Said, "I thought it was a customer that came in a while ago." She said that. Very nice. So that's kind of like a 0.5er. But then I asked half a dozen other people, and pretty much all the same thing. Nice, very fresh. Can over apply though. One of the few scents, summer scents, that can be over applied, I think, because it's a little thicker. I don't know if that's a word I'm looking for, but a little more oomph than most summer scents, and I don't know what's doing that, giving it a bit of a, because it's not creamy, you know, it's not overly spicy or overly woody. It's mostly citrus and mint, but it stays. And can over apply, like I said, you can with this one easily. Go about 4 max. I used bang, 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 and I spray in my head area. Bang. I know I'm weird. When I wear shorts and shirts like this, I'll usually give a spray here, and behind my knees too. But for your average wearing, when you're just wearing normal work clothes or normal clothes, a couple sprays, 3 or 4. And you'll smell good for a good 5 or 6 hours, easy. Like I said, projects like a fucking almost beast mode for a couple hours. I'm really loving these Avon scents, man. I've got a couple more to do. So far, they're all, even the Wild Country, as dated and old school as it is, was still a good scent. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back with what I picked up today, just to show you. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, but it was just a couple that I picked up at Shoppers while I was down there getting some Band-Aids. Cut myself. So I just have a blister on the back of my foot from my work boots, so I had to get some Band-Aids. I hate wearing work boots in the summer, but you have to. As soon as I get home, they're right off. Feet get soaked and clean, and I put on sandals or sneakers, whatever. But yeah, so I'll be back in a bit, guys, with just show you what I got. Gonna go freshen up that coffee and take the dog for a pee. So tell me what you wore this week, guys. I never really asked that. And I really like to know what you wore and what you thought of it. Tell me if you've ever had this one, smelled this one, or have it now, and whether you like it or not. I'd really like to know, actually. I've never asked that before, and I just realized that. I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. Sorry, I'm in a music mood tonight, apparently. DuckTales. Alright, guys. Peace and love. Be good to each other.